Welcome to So Give the Podcast. Hi, I'm KD. It's episode 11. Let's get the show started. So today I would like to start off with over the weekend, the football, the NFL playoffs. The Bengals played the Chiefs. That was a very interesting game. The fourth quarter came down to crunch time. Who was going to make a play, who was not going to make a play. Towards the end, for some reason, the officiating was not where it needed to be throughout that game. It came down to a call or two or three to determine the outcome of that game. The Chiefs ended up winning by 3. It was 23-20 was the final score. The Chiefs definitely advanced to the next round, which would be the playoffs against the Eagles. I wanted to touch on that game for a second. It was the Chiefs. It was third and something, maybe 10, and not a little bit more than that. The Bengals stopped them on that particular drive that I believe turned around. The play was done and over with. The punting unit came on for the Kansas City Chiefs to punt it to the Bengals, and then the refs came on the field to say that the play has to be done over. Never seen that before. Thought the play had to be done over when it was already done, and the whole special team unit ran on the field. So the Chiefs was given another opportunity, I believe, on that same possession, that very next play, that they were appealing on the play, and that was like the last chance that the Bengals had to stopping the Chiefs. I believe the Chiefs drove down and kicked the field goal to win the game. The officiating has to get better. They are people that get paid to do a job, and time again, when it comes to the NFL, they just can't get it right for some reason. Just for some reason, they just cannot get it right. But they have to do better, much better. The Eagles against the 49ers, that was lopsided. Started out pretty defensive early in the game. Excuse me. The quarterback for the 49ers, Birdie, guys. He got hurt early in the game, and that kind of messed up the flow for the 49ers. The third quarterback that came in, might have been the fourth, messing with San Francisco. They had all these quarterbacks playing this year in this system. Last name was Johnson. I'm not sure if he had any playing time for that team all year, if they just signed him late in the year. But he came in, he tried to do his best, and it just wasn't enough against the Eagles. The Eagles definitely took over that game. Ball control. They definitely ran the ball. They ran the ball so much on the 49ers. They couldn't stop them. First downs, total plays, total yards. They even was going forward on fourth down. They was 3 for 3. The Eagles was just dominant once again. 2 showings in the playoffs. They had time possession 37-22. The 49ers just couldn't make enough plays to stay in the game against the Eagles. So the Eagles and the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, that's going to be interesting as well. I'm looking forward to the commercials, to be honest with you. Every year it seems like it's always something new and to be shown to the people, and it's very interesting. Some are entertaining and great marketing as well too. So I'm looking forward to the Super Bowl and the commercials, and of course the outcome of the game, so we can head into the off season for the NFL. I want to say congrats to Kellen for getting another opportunity. I wasn't sure why he was released from Dallas for doing a good job. I know people have their moments that they can do better on the Sundays or Thursdays or Saturdays, whenever they play on Monday night. But Kellen Moore was one of the best up and coming young head offensive coordinators, in this league. I don't understand why you would get rid of him when I believe that it was more to it than just the play calling and that showing for the Dallas Cowboys for that outcome. But he landed on his feet less than maybe 24 hours with the Los Angeles Chargers. He should do very well with Justin Herbert. He should definitely do very well with Justin Herbert. They have a few weapons that they can add over there in the LA Chargers as well. But I believe he would set a foundation or infrastructure for Justin Herbert to continue his journey on elite status for him, for a young quarterback. I'm not sure what Dallas is looking towards as far as replacing him if the head coach is going to take over play calling. Who knows? We'll see how that turns out. Someone came back in the NFL for taking a break. Sean Payton was hired. He was definitely hired for the Denver Broncos head coaching position. That'll be definitely good for Russell Wilson. They are in win now mode for the Denver Broncos. Sean Payton is a great pickup for that community, for that franchise. He's an offensive mind. If anyone else, he can definitely bring the best out of Russell Wilson. So Broncos can capitalize off that trade that they did with Seattle to acquire Russell Wilson. So welcome back, Sean Payton. Welcome back. There was one more too. The NFL. I believe his name is D'Amico Ryans. Yeah, he was an all-pro linebacker for the Texans. He was pretty good too. I believe he might have won Rookie of the Year as well. He became the head coach for the Houston Texans. That was a great pickup. Hometown kid, player, man. He went back home for an opportunity for himself. I wish him well with that one. I believe he should do very well because he was the ex-49ers defensive coordinator, which just got finished talking about the 49ers. They've been pretty stout all year when it comes to defense. And defense do travel. So he brings that mentality and that homegrown leadership that's needed for the Houston Texans. I look for them to draft a quarterback in the very, very near draft this year coming up. So congrats to D'Amico Ryans. NBA. Something came to my attention. It was a game the other day. It was involving LeBron James. I believe LeBron James played Boston. It was a good game. The Lakers lost 125 to 121. LeBron been playing pretty well the last 13, 14 games, maybe averaging like 30 and like 7 and 8. At the age he's at, it's pretty good. He's in playoff mode now. Anthony Davis working his way back, so that team camaraderie is definitely coming together. I believe the Lakers would definitely have a late season push to make it to the playoffs and see what happens from there. They just got to stay healthy, but that's for everyone, but especially for the Lakers with AD and LeBron, those two together definitely have a chance to advance in the playoffs. Definitely went to the playoffs. So I was getting to the Lakers against the Boston Celtics. I believe in end of regulation, LeBron James was fouled attacking the basket, trying to finish with his left hand. He got fouled, and the referee was standing there. Didn't make the call. Don't understand why they did not make the call. I'm not sure they can look at instant replay to see obviously that was a call that needed to be made and or that was missed. The officiating has to get better in these leagues. They are adding officiating to the game because it's moving a little fast, especially when it comes to the basketball. They added a third one because they said that the game was moving a little fast and they needed more eyes to help officiate these games, and they still missed the call. They have to do better. I seen an interview. Someone interviewed LeBron after the game. Who was it? It was Spectrum Sportsnet Live. Interviewed LeBron in that game. A previous reporter was saying that LeBron, by being LeBron the best player in the world, cannot get a call. And the reporter brought that up. And LeBron's response was that he don't get it. He don't get it. We have had a lot of games this year where there's missed calls from the referees. The report also said, I know it made a statement, said that there is a system in place now. If you speak out to the players on how the officiating was going or have gone in the game, you can be fined by the league. So you can't even speak your piece about something you should be able to speak about someone's not doing their job, as you've been a professional doing the best as you can to keep your training and body up to par to play a long season, and you trying your best as an athlete. The officiating cannot get the thing right. They have to do better as well. The NBA, there's a lot of people watching, and a lot of people are unhappy right now when it comes to the officiating in this game. The integrity of this game is it's not looking too good. So NBA, you must get it right, because that's a game that a lot of people love. Basketball. It's great to watch, though. It's great to watch sports. So something's been going around contingent to what happened in Memphis. Tyre Nichols lost his life in a traffic stop by 6 officers. Well, the count is going up every day about how many was involved. You have people being relieved of duties with pay. You have people being fired. MTs. You have basic MTs. You have advanced, and you have lieutenants that are getting fired from the fire department as well in Memphis. That was just all connected. That showed up to the scene. A lot of people are getting laid off. This is where the hard-working people, taxpaying dollars going towards officers sworn to protect and serve the community and protect the people and definitely de-escalate the situation. As of late, it seems like there's no de-escalation in any training or skill set for these officers. For some reason, they just doing whatever they feel as though that they can do. Yes, they are being accountable for their actions. Long overdue, but I see that they are trying to get it right, because this is not right for the people that, like I said, tax-paying daughters, and you're supposed to be protecting them and serving them, and you're doing whatever you want to do to them. We're losing life for no reason when it could all be avoided, starting at the top, with chain of command, leadership, chief of police, supervisors. Everyone needs to be held accountable for their actions, because people are dying behind people's actions, and I'm not sure what this world is coming to, but we must do better. I don't know, to defund police departments. You need some type of officers patrolling, at least the ones that really want to help the community, don't want to defund them. So if you don't do that, you definitely have to take the approach that you are now taking by holding everyone accountable. Doesn't matter the ethnicity, the background, what you represent, just everyone that's sworn to protect need to be held accountable. And it's unfortunate we had to lose a life to keep that. We have to do better, you all. This world is Lieutenant Michelle Whitaker, the advanced MT J. Michael Sandridge, and the basic MT Robert Long. It was a Caucasian guy that was added as well that was part of that traffic stop. Preston Hemphill. He was relieved of his duties with pay, from what I gathered. So it's up to, I believe, a total of 7 people that's been involved in this. I'd like to send out my condolences to Nichols' family and his family and friends that lost their loved ones, father, friend, brother, family member. My prayers go out to you. We have to do better. We have to do better. So, that's what I have for you all this time. I wanted to say a few things, and that's pretty much it. I'm Katie. Appreciate you. See you later.